Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is how to send certificate of project completion to students on their WhatsApp. Now here the idea is, suppose I am a teacher and I have given the projects to my students. Once they are going to complete the project, I want to send the certificates of project completion to them on their WhatsApp. So here you must be thinking how I am going to do that. Let me explain you. So before that, let me first tell you the software applications I am using here. So the first I am using Google Sheets. Basically, Google Sheets is an online spreadsheet program where you can create databases in the form of spreadsheets really very easily. The idea here is, in Google Sheets, I have created a sheet for my students' data into which I have added all the details such as my student's name, phone number, email address, title of the project, as well as the submission status and the checked status. So I will tell you each and everything on my screen, but let's first understand the next thing here is I am using Google Slides. So here I am using Google Slides to create the certificate. You know, you can create presentations with the help of Google Slides program. So here with the help of Google Slides, I have created a template. So with that template, I want to create the certificate for my students. Then I am using Google Drive. So you know Google Drive is a cloud-based storage software. So here I am using Google Drive to share the file. Why? Because once the certificate is going to get created, it will get saved into Google Drive automatically. So you know only you have the access of Google Drive. If you want to send it to other person, you need to create the link. So to create the shareable file, I'm using Google Drive. Then I'm using WhatsApp to send the messages to my students. So now here the issue is I have the data of my students. So once they are going to complete the project, once the project is going to get checked, I have to manually sort out the data of the student. Then I have to manually create the certificate. Then I have to share the. Then I have to create the file link. Then I have to send it manually on WhatsApp. Now issue here is I have to send the certificates to the lots of students. So how I am going to perform this manually? I cannot keep on sorting out details and manually creating certificates and then send the data onto WhatsApp. This process will take a lot of time and it is very much repetitive and tiresome. So that is why I would suggest you to bring in some automation. How? All these software applications do not have any native integration or any direct contact. So how I'm going to do that? I have to build the automation in between these software applications. So that is why in this video I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we are going to build the data flow between all the software applications. So here what will happen is every time a new response will be received into my Google Sheet, every time I'm going to add the data, the certificate will get created automatically. And once the certificate will get created automatically, it will be saved into my Google Drive. Then the message will be sent to that student on their WhatsApp automatically. For example, if I'm going to add the detail for a student named as Alex, the certificate for Alex will get created into Google Slides automatically, and that certificate will get saved into my Google Drive, and the message will be sent to Alex on his WhatsApp automatically. Isn't it wonderful that just with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will be able to connect all these software applications, and it is going to save our time. The best part here is to use Pabbly Connect, you do not need to have coding skills and programming knowledge. It is actually very easy to use. Any non-technical person can also use Pabbly Connect really very easily. So now let us understand this complete process, that how I am going to build this automation on my screen along with a real-time example. So guys, here you can see this is the Google Sheet which I have created for my students. So I have titled it as the institute's name, which is AVM Institute. And here you can see I have provided all the data such as enrollment number, name, email ID, mobile and project title of the students, as well as I have created two checkboxes here. The first one is for submission status, the second one is for checked status. So here I have created it into this drop down. So every time a student is going to submit the project, I am going to click on done like this. and if the student has not submitted the project, it will be remain as pending. Similarly, if I'm going to check the project, if I'm going to click on yes, and if the project is not yet checked, it will be remain as no. So here the idea is I have created a certificate. So let me show you the certificate as well. So here you can see I have created a certificate of completion, and I have provided some data here, some values here. So these values will be changed according to the student. So this certificate will get created automatically with the help of our workflow. And into my Google Drive, I have created a folder which is certificate of completion. The certificates are going to get saved here automatically. So here, let me show you how this process will actually work on real time. For this, what I am going to do right now is I am going to show you that as and when I am going to click on yes, the message will be sent to that student automatically. Isn't it wonderful? What I'm going to do right now is for this person, which is Payal Shah, she submitted the project. The submission is done. I'm going to click on check. I'm going to click on yes, and then we will directly check on WhatsApp if Payal is receiving the certificate or not. So here I'm just going to click on yes. Perfect. And now here let us check on WhatsApp if Payal has received the certificate or not. So let me take you to my WhatsApp account here, and I'm going to refresh it. Perfect. And here is the message for Payal Shah. Here you can see this is the certificate PDF link which she received along with the complete message which is hello Payal Shah, congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you have successfully completed the project, and the complete message. Let me show you the certificate also. So here is the certificate for Payal Shah. Let's have a look on it. Perfect. So here you can see this is the certificate which is created on the current date. Perfect. So you must be thinking, how did I manage to perform this task? That I'm just clicking on a checkbox here as yes, and the message is sending on WhatsApp automatically, as well as the certificate is also getting created and getting saved into the Google Drive. So let me tell you that I followed 5 very simple steps and created this amazing workflow. So let me tell you what are those steps so you can also follow the same and create this automation. Okay guys, so these are the steps which I followed to create the automation between Google Sheets and WhatsApp. So the step 1 is connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. Okay, so for this, first we need to log in into Pabbly Connect. Then we need to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. So this webhook URL is basically an address provided by Pabbly Connect. We have to copy the same and paste it into our Google Sheet, and in this way our Google Sheets will get connected to Pabbly Connect. In the second step, we have to collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. Now as our Google Sheets are connected with Pabbly Connect, what we have to do is we have to capture the data from our Google Sheets into Pabbly Connect. So it will automatically collect the data from our Google Sheets into Pabbly Connect. In the third step, send the same data to Google Slides for creating a certificate from template. So as I've told you, I have already created a template into my Google Slides. So now what we have to do is the data which is available into Pabbly Connect, we have to transfer the same data into Google Slides to create the certificates from the template. In the fourth step, we have to save the certificate in Google Drive. Now as the certificate is created, we have to save it into our Google Drive so that we can create a shareable file. Now in the last step, we have to send the same data to 360 dialog for sending messages on WhatsApp. So now as the certificate is created, what we have to do here is we have to transfer all the data to 360 dialog so that we can send message on WhatsApp. Now I know here you must be thinking, what is this 360 dialog and why did I use that term? So let me tell you that WhatsApp does not allow us to send the messages directly. So that is why we are using WhatsApp's official API 360 dialog. So with the help of this 360 dialog, we will be able to send messages on WhatsApp. So I'm going to tell you each and every step in detail onto my screen. So keep watching this video till last. So now let us start the process. Okay guys, so to start with the process, first in the browser section, what we have to do is we have to type pabbly.com. Pabbly, pabbly.com. So here, after searching for pabbly.com, here you can see this is the website of pabbly.com. Now here you can see this option named as products. We have to click on that, and at products we have to click on connect. Perfect. Then after clicking on connect, here you can see this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. This is what we are going to use, Pabbly Connect. So now what here I'm going to do is I'm going to click on sign in. Why? Because I have already created my account into Pabbly Connect. But if you are a new user and you have not created your account yet, you can also create just by signing up for free from here in 2 minutes. So now let me click on sign in, and after clicking on sign in, here you can see I just sign in into my account. Here you can see this all apps window. Now to continue making with the automation workflow, I'm going to scroll down, and here at connect I am going to click on access now. So here you can see once I clicked on access now, this dashboard just appeared, and here you can see there is a button named as create workflow. So what we have to do is we have to click on this button, create workflow. So here you can see this dialog box will appear. So here we have to give the name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give it as Google Sheets to WhatsApp. Google Sheets to WhatsApp. So I'm just giving it according to the topic. You can also give the name according to your choice as well. So here I just provided the name, and then I'm going to click on create. Perfect. Then once I'm going to click on create, here you can see this window will appear, and here you can see the workflow title is created. Now you can see there are 2 boxes. So you must be thinking, what is this? What are they? What is trigger? What is action? So let me explain you that automation works on the concept of trigger and action. So trigger basically means when this happens, action means do this. Or we can also say that trigger means happening of an event and action means the response to it. According to our topic, the trigger will be when a new row is added into Google Sheet, or we can also say when a new response is added into Google Sheet, the action will be send a message on WhatsApp. So let me explain you practically. In the choose app of trigger window, I am going to choose Google Sheets. Okay. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to choose the trigger event, which is new spreadsheet row. So here let me explain you one more thing, that I selected this trigger event as new spreadsheet row. Why? Because we are not actually adding the new row. We are just adding the data into the new row. Right now they are empty. We will add data, and this is why I have selected the new trigger event as new spreadsheet row. Okay. So once I selected the trigger event, here you can see this webhook URL is provided by Pabbly Connect along with these step guides here. So it is written create a new spreadsheet, then navigate to add-ons and click on get add-ons. Okay, so what we have to do here is into my Google Sheets. Here you can see I have already created my Google Sheet and I have provided all the data. You can also create your Google Sheet and edit it according to your choice. You can add the data according to your needs and your choice. I have created this. This is ready to get integrated with Pabbly Connect. I have provided the title of my institute name. So you can also do the same. So now as it is ready, what I am going to do right now is I want to connect it with Pabbly Connect. So for this, what we have to do is on this extensions tab, we have to click on extensions. Then we need to click on add-ons. After that, we have to click on get add-ons. So once we click on get add-ons, so it will take us to a page named as Google Workspace Marketplace. In the search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Perfect. So here you can see this Pabbly Connect Webhooks is already installed into my system. So you can also install the same. I'm going to close this window. Now let me tell you one more thing, that after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks into your system, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat again, after you install Pabbly Connect Webhooks into your system, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheets. So now after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, what we have to do again is we have to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So again, we will go to extensions. This time we have to click on at extensions, we have to click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and at Pabbly Connect Webhooks, you can see this menu will appear. We have to click on Initial Setup. We have to click on Initial Setup. So here you can see after clicking on Initial Setup, this box will appear. Here we have to provide the webhook URL as well as the trigger column. So let me explain you first what is this trigger column. It is also written in the help text here that the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Perfect. So here basically we have to add the last data entry column of our Google Sheet. So here into my Google Sheet, the last data entry column is G. So that is why I'm going to provide G. You have to provide the trigger column according to your sheet, according to your last data entry column of your sheet. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click on send test and it will send this complete data of my Google Sheets row. So here let me click on send test. Oh, before that we have to provide the webhook URL also. Sorry, I just forget that. So here we have to provide the webhook URL. So this webhook URL is same which is provided by Pabbly Connect. We just have to copy it and we have to paste it here. Now it is ready to send. So let me click on send test. Perfect. So here it is saying test data sent successfully. Let us check on Pabbly Connect if the data is captured or not. Perfect. Here you can see all the data is captured for Payal Shah. Let us check here. I'm going to click on submit here. Perfect. So here the student was Payal Shah, her email address, her phone number and bookstore management is the project title. All the details are captured here as well as the submission status which was done and the check status which was yes. Perfect. So the data is captured here. So here what we have to do again is watch carefully. Again we have to go on to extensions. Again we have to click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and this time we are going to click on send on event. Perfect. Send on event is very important. Why? Because with the help of send on event, every time we are going to enter the data here, that data will get collected here into Pabbly Connect automatically. So here after integrating our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, what we have to do here next is we have to send the data. But here you can see every detail is captured here apart from the date. So how I'm going to enter the date? I want to enter the date into my certificate also. Here you can see into my certificate there is a value for date also, but the date is not available here which from the data which is captured from Google Sheets. So here what I'm going to do right now is again I'm going to establish a new window and in the choose app I am going to choose date time formatter by Pabbly. Date time formatter by Pabbly. So with the help of date time formatter we will be able to get the current date. So from the action event what we have to choose is we have to choose current date. So once I clicked on current date I'm going to click on connect. Perfect. So once I clicked on connect, here you can see these formats will be available. You can choose according to your choice in which format you want the date. I want the date into this format which is date, month and year. Perfect. And I do not want to include the time response, so I am going to keep it as false. If you want to include the time response, you can click on true. Then I'm going to click on save and send test request, and in this way with the help of date time formatter by Pabbly, I am able to get this current date which is 7th of October. Perfect. Now we have all the data to create the certificate from template. So here let us create the certificate. So how are we going to do that? Again I'm going to establish a new window and in the choose app I am going to choose Google Slides. Google Slides. This one. Perfect. So after I selected Google Slides, I am going to choose the action event as create presentation from template. As I've created this template, we are going to create the certificate from this template. So that is why I choose the action event as create presentation from template. Then I'm going to click on connect. Now I need to connect my Google Slides account with Pabbly Connect. So for this, I'm going to click on add new connection. I'm going to click on connect with Google Slides and I'm going to choose the account from which I want to connect. So this is my account. I have already logged in into it. So it will get connected automatically just by clicking on continue. Perfect. So now my account is connected. Here you can see all the templates available into my account will be visible into Pabbly Connect. Let me show you. Perfect. So here you can see at template presentation, all the templates available into my account are visible here. So the template here is project completion certificate template. This one I want to use. So here let's select project completion template. This one. Perfect. So once I selected this template here, I have to provide the title of new presentation. Title here I want to give the title as this one, which is bookstore management. I want to provide the project title as its name. Then I have to provide the new presentations located. So according to this, once the certificate is created, we have to provide the location from where it will be saved. So into my Google Drive, I have already created a folder which is certificate of completion. I am going to choose that. Certificate of completion. Let us search for that. This one, certificate of completion. Perfect. So once I provided all these details, here you can see we have to map the data. So you must be thinking what is mapping and how it is done. Let me explain you that mapping is the data which is available here into Pabbly Connect from our Google Sheet. That same data will be available into these kind of drop downs. So we have to just choose the data according to the field ask, and just by clicking once the data will be entered automatically. So this is how mapping works. Let me show you practically. So here we are going to map the name. So the name of the student is Payal Shah. So I just clicked like this and the data was mapped. Very simple. Now we have to provide the project title. So the project title is Bookstore Management System. Perfect. Then we have to provide the date. So we are going to provide the date which we got from Datetime Formatter by Pabbly. So here is the date. Perfect. Now we just have to click on Save and Send Test Request and our certificate will get created. Let me show you. Perfect. So here you can see the presentation ID is created as well as the certificate. So let me show you the certificate. Here you can see there is the certificate. Perfect. So here let me show you. This is the certificate created for Payal Shah and this is the complete detail. The date is also added. The name is also added. Perfect. So here with the help of Pabbly Connect, we just created the certificate really very easily. So now as the certificate is created and saved into Google Drive, we have to make it into a shareable file so that we can send it to the students. So how are we going to do that? In the next action window, we are going to choose, let me establish a new window, and in the choose app, I am going to choose Google Drive. Yes. And again, I'm going to choose the action event. So the action event here will be share a file with anyone. Why? Because we want to share the file which is saved into our Google Drive. Then we need to connect our account. So again, I'm just going to click on save as I have already connected my Google account with Pabbly Connect. So once it will be saved, here you can see we have to provide the file ID. So to provide the file ID, we have to switch on this mapping button and we have to remove this cache, and here we have to map this presentation ID which we just got from Google Slides. This ID we have to map here. How? Like this. From Google Slides, we are going to select presentation ID. Perfect. And simply we just need to click on save and send test request here, and here the shareable file will be created. So let me show you the response. Here you can see that permission is granted to anyone, and here you can see the PDF link is also created as well as the other link. So here we have to use the PDF link. So now our certificate is created, shareable file is also created. What we have to do is we have to send this certificate along with the message on WhatsApp. So here in the action event, what I am going to choose here is I am going to choose 360 dialog. Again, let me remind you that we are using WhatsApp by 360 dialog to integrate WhatsApp with Pabbly Connect. Why? Because we cannot directly send the messages on WhatsApp. So that is why we are using this official API. And then action event I am going to choose is send template message. So once I selected the action event, now I need to connect my 360 dialog account with Pabbly Connect. So for this, I'm going to click on add new connection. And here you can see once I clicked on add new connection, I have to provide an API key as well as the domain name. So you must be thinking, what are they, from where you can get them? Do not worry, I'm going to tell you each and everything. So here it is also written into the help text here, that enter the API key. Here you can create API key in your 360 dialog account, log into your 360 dialog account, move to WhatsApp account page from the left sidebar and click on generate API key button. Okay, so for this we have to go to our 360 dialog account. So now let me take you to my 360 dialog account here. Perfect. Here you can see this is the dashboard of 360 dialog account. Here I have already created my account, so that is why here you can see it is this is how it is looking like. You can also create your 360 dialog account. to start sending messages on WhatsApp. So here let me tell you that a link is provided into the description of this video. You can simply follow that link and see the video of how you can also create your account into 360 Dialog. My account is already created. I just need to connect it with Pabbly Connect. So for this, what we have to do is at this WhatsApp account section, we have to click on this generate API key. So with the help of this generate API key, we will be able to generate the API key from which we can connect our Pabbly Connect account with 360 Dialog. So here now I'm not going to click on generate API key. Why? Because I have already created my API key. If you want to create, you can click on generate API key. So here let me tell you one more thing, that you have to create this API key only once and use it every time into your workflows. Do not click again and again onto generate API key, otherwise it is going to create some security problems. So that is why you just have to click on generate API key once, and once it is created, you have to use the same API key. So my API key is already created, so I'm going to use it here. And then we have to provide the domain name. So here you can also copy this domain name which is provided into the help text here, or you can also get the domain name while creating the API key. So I have already created a connection into the Pabbly Connect account. So I'm just going to click on choose existing connection and I'm going to click on save. And in this way, my WhatsApp by 360 Dialog account will get connected to Pabbly Connect. Perfect. Here you can see it is connected. Now what we have to do is we have to provide the template. So here you must be thinking, what is this template? Let me explain you. For this, let me again take you to my 360 Dialog account. Here at Manage Templates, you can see there are several templates created. So templates are basically predefined messages which you need to create from your 360 Dialog account so that you can send the same on WhatsApp. So here you can see I have already created a template for my current workflow, which is certificate link. Let me show you. So here this is the complete template. Here I have provided some values. So these values I'm going to show you in the workflow how they will work. Okay, so here if you too wish to create your own template, you can create just by clicking on this add template button. Here you have to provide the template name, all these details, as well as the body of the template. Body means the message which you want to send, and then you have to click on preview and submit. So once you submit your template for approval, it will take some time to get approved. It does not at all get approved immediately. So after it get approved, you can see this is how it will look like. My templates are approved here, so I can directly use them. Okay, so here I'm going to choose the template which is certificate link. Perfect. So once I selected the certificate link template, here you can see I have to provide the other details according to my template also into Pabbly Connect. So here this namespace and language code will be autofilled. We have to provide the data here. So the first one is recipient mobile number. Again, we have to map the table. So before mapping the mobile number, let me read out the instructions here. So it is written, enter the recipient mobile number with country code. So what we have to do here is we have to provide the WhatsApp number along with the plus sign and the country code. So here in the data which was received here, there was the phone number, but the plus sign is not available. So that is why I'm going to add the plus sign manually. Perfect. So now here you can see the mobile number is added. Let me add the document here which we want to send. So we have the link of document here. In this Google Drive section, we got the PDF link. So I'm going to map it here. Then what we have to do is we have to provide the header document file name. So the file name will be here like this, project management, book management project. Perfect. Then what we have to do is we have to provide body field 1, which is example is given here. We have to provide the name here. So the name of the student is Payal Shah. Then what we have to do is we have to provide the name of the course. So it is project on. I'm going to provide this value manually. Project on. Let me correct it. Project on, and we are going to provide the title, Bookstore Management System. Then what we have to do is we have to provide the institute name. So my institute name is, as I have already told you, AVM Institute. I'm going to provide it manually. You have to give the institute name or according to your choice. Institute name. Let me correct it. Perfect. So now as you can see, I have provided all the data according to this template. Let us click on save and send test request, and then we will check on WhatsApp if the message is sent or not. So here I just clicked on save and send test request. Let me read out the response. Perfect. So according to this, the message will be sent on WhatsApp. So let me take you to my WhatsApp page. Perfect. Here you can see there is this message for Payal Shah along with this bookstore management system certificate. So here is the certificate. Let me show you. Here you can see this is the certificate of completion to Payal Shah. Perfect. So now here you can see we have created this workflow. One more important thing here is the message should be sent when I'm going to click on yes only. So how it is going to happen? If I'm going to click no also, it is going to send the message. Why? Because we have integrated this sheet and our sheet is now connected with Pabbly Connect, and according to this, any data enter into my Google Sheet, the trigger will be fire. But I just want to send the message only if the checkbox is clicked as yes. So for this, let me do one more thing into my workflow. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to establish a new window here after this data. And what I'm going to do right now is in the action window, I am going to choose filter. Okay, this is an important step. So here in the filter, what I'm going to do right now is from this data, I'm going to choose checked yes. And I'm going to choose the value as equals to this one. And the value will remain yes. Now only with the help of filter by Pabbly, the workflow will only continue if the checkbox is clicked as yes. So that is why with the help of filter, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click on save and send test request. Perfect. So it is showing success condition is true. Why? Because it was written yes here. So now our workflow is completely ready that every time I'm going to click on yes, the message will be sent. Otherwise, the workflow will not continue. I'm going to show you everything with the example. So now the workflow is ready. Let us check on real time if the message is sending or not. So right now what I'm going to do is for example, this person named as Sunanda Jain, I'm going to click on yes. Perfect. So I just clicked on yes here. Let us check on WhatsApp if the message for Sunanda Jain is sending or not. So let me take you to my WhatsApp page. Perfect. Here you can see there is this message for Sunanda Jain. Congratulations along with the certificate here. Let me show you the certificate for Sunanda as well. This is the certificate which is downloaded here. Perfect. Here you can see the certificate is already created automatically. Here you can see the name is also changed according to the course, according to the project title. The date is also provided here. Perfect. So here it is also saved into the Google Drive as well. This means our workflow is running smoothly. Let me show you one more thing here that if I'm going to click on no, for example, if this person, which is Neeraj Sharma, so Neeraj Sharma's project, I'm going to click on no. Let's check if the message is sending on WhatsApp or not. So let me take you to my WhatsApp page. Let me refresh it. Perfect. Here there is no message. There is no message for Neeraj Sharma. Let me tell you how you can also check. So here what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect history section at this left side. And here I'm going to show you the task history here. So right now the recent task was we clicked on no for Neeraj Sharma. So here let's check here. So here checked no. Let me click on. Here it is saying the condition is no. Why? Because we clicked on no. So that is why the condition is false. The workflow was not continued afterward. Perfect. So this is how our workflow will work. Let me take you to my workflow. That this workflow will only work if the condition is going to be success and it is going to be like this. Equal to yes. So if I'm going to click on yes, the message will be sent on WhatsApp, the certificate will be get created, it will be saved into Google Drive, then it will be sent on WhatsApp. And if I'm going to click on no, nothing will proceed after this. After this step, nothing will continue. So this is how this process will work. Isn't it wonderful that just with the help of Pabbly Connect, we are now able to do this very complicated task really simply. We just have to click on this drop down and the message will be sent as well as the certificate will also created. So here let me do a short recap for you that what we did so far. So here in the first step, we integrated our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. and we captured all the data. Okay. Perfect. Now the data is captured. We only wanted our workflow to continue if the checked status is yes. So that is why for this we added the filter by Pabbly, and we selected the label as yes, filter type equal to, and the value was yes. So it will only continue if the checked status is going to be yes. So here in the next step we entered datetime formatter by Pabbly. Why? Because into the data captured here from Google Sheets the date was not available. So with the help of Pabbly datetime formatter by Pabbly, we got the current date. Then we got the data to create the certificate. So for this we selected Google Slides, and with the help of this template which was already created, this template, we entered all the data and we created the certificate as well as the presentation ID. Then we choose Google Drive to create a share a file with anyone. So with the help of this presentation ID we created the PDF file here, this one. And as the PDF file was created, in the last step to send message on WhatsApp, we choose WhatsApp by 360 dialog and integrated it with Pabbly Connect. And once it was connected, we selected the template and mapped all the data according to the template. And in this way, our workflow was created. So here let me tell you that this workflow which I just created, the link of this same workflow is available into the description of this video. You can simply copy the link and clone this amazing workflow into your Pabbly Connect account just for free and start using it. Not just these applications, you can integrate plenty of applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. This was all for today's video. If you have any feedback, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com, or you can also ask your queries at this link here. And if you want to check the price for Pabbly Connect, you can check the price from here, this link, and automate your business. If you like our video, do not forget to press the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. And for more such videos, you can also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.